Hi guys, welcome back to Tammy's Tiny Tots Reborns and welcome to Tammy Talks Tuesday. Well, it's almost Christmas, thank goodness. I've got almost all my Christmas shopping done. I'm going out tomorrow to go shopping with Cassie and I'm going to get the last of my Christmas shopping done, which is just for John. Just 1 second. Alexa, turn volume down by 1. All right, so I have a couple questions. I looked back a ways on some of my videos to find some questions. I didn't find too many, but here we go. Here's a couple. So from Nana's Crafty Corner, Donna Whiting, she asked, what's your favorite kind of movie? Well, at Christmas time, I love watching Christmas movies. Any Christmas movies. Actually, I started watching Christmas movies. Alexa, stop. Sorry, I had to stop her because she's starting to play stuff that might get me in trouble. Okay, so my favorite kind of movies are Christmas movies. I love Christmas movies. I started watching the Christmas movies in the end of October, beginning of November, when all the Christmas movies started on Lifetime and Hallmark. I also have tons of Christmas specials that I have on my what we call our server. John built a server with movies that instead of having all of our movies on DVD and CD or DVD and video cassette anymore, he transferred them all onto a server so that we could watch all the movies that we've purchased over the many years since our kids were born, and be able to watch all the movies that we had already previously purchased instead of having to buy them again, again and again, you know. So that's what John did, was he put it all built a server to hold all the movies that we have and that we've bought over the years, and now we don't have to have the hard copies anymore because we have them on the server. But if I wasn't watching Christmas movies at Christmas time, my favorite kind of movies are comedy. I like to laugh. And true stories as well. I prefer to watch true stories than non-true stories. Bird, please. Shh. What's your favorite thing to make at Christmas? My favorite thing to make at Christmas, I don't know. I don't really make anything. To be honest, I'll be honest with you. Since my kids have moved out of home and stuff, I don't do anything for Christmas anymore other than decorate. We get more into the light display on the outside of the house than the food and all that stuff. And most of the time we're not even home for Christmas to be able to eat anything I make. So I don't bother. Because my family lives 4 hours away, we always go all the way up north, and we're up north most of the holiday time. My dogs just realized I didn't come downstairs, so they're coming up here. So yeah, I don't normally make much of anything. I just don't. I mean, I used to when the kids were little. I used to love baking cookies with the kids and having the kids decorate the cookies and things like that. I'm sure I'll start doing that once Elena's a little bit older and the boys are older, because right now, you know, Ezra's 3 months old and the other 2 aren't born yet. So once they're a little bit older, hey, get over here. Once they're a little bit older, it'll be better. I can, you know, do stuff with the grandchildren. But until then, right now, I don't really bake anything at all. I just don't. But we used to like to make a gingerbread house every year. We'd buy a gingerbread house kit, and the kids and I would make the gingerbread house. The last one I made was when she was the only one left at home that year. I think she was 17 and a half. Yep. It was before she turned 18. And then after she turned 18, that was it. doesn't want to do anything with me anymore. But we didn't actually build a gingerbread house. We went out and picked our gingerbread kit, because I won't make it my gingerbread myself, because it's so difficult to get your pieces to actually stay hard enough and da 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 da. So I don't bother. I buy the kits. So we buy something different. Well, we try to change it up a little each year. You know, one year we bought the Grinch house, like the Grinch one with the Grinch and the dog and everything. And, you know, we bought in the Winnie the Pooh, or not the Winnie the Pooh, the Mickey Mouse house. And we bought different ones every year. But the last one we built, that Megan and I built, was a train. It was actually a little train, and I think it was 2 cars. And we built that one because we thought it was, now that there weren't as many people around to eat the gingerbread house, we noticed the year before when we built one that was bigger that nobody ate it. So we ended up throwing most of it in the garbage, and we actually had to smash it apart with a hammer to be able to put it in the garbage can, because it was like so hard because we had left it. So we bought the little train thinking, you know, there was 3 pieces to the train, and John could have a piece, one of them, I could eat one, and Megan could eat one. So that was our thought on it. So that was our last one, and she was 17 years old. So actually, this year, Elena doesn't have the attention span to build a gingerbread house, but I think next year, when she's 3, she'll be much more into it. So next year, I think, will be my first year starting to build a gingerbread house again, which I think will be amazing, because I really enjoyed doing that with my kids. What do you do on New Year's Eve? On New Year's Eve, a couple of New Year's ago, John and I went, we were thinking what we could do that was kind of low key, because neither one of us wanted to hear loud music. We just weren't into the party scene. You know, we just didn't feel like it. You're not going to get me back. No, stop. Yeah, I'll give you a cracker after. Can you wait? Can you wait, please? Shh. Okay. She wants a goldfish cracker. No, you don't need a cracker, doggy. So, anyway, a few years ago, we just weren't into the partying. We didn't want to party. We didn't want to be loud. So we decided, I said to him, and it was funny because I said to him jokingly, I said, maybe we should be like old people and go to bingo. Okay, honestly, I didn't think that a bingo hall would be open on New Year's Eve. I just didn't. But lo and behold, it is. You can go to bingo on New Year's Eve. So we went to bingo, and it was just John and I went to bingo, and we had a fabulous time. They gave us horn blowers, they gave us hats to put on our heads, they gave us leis around our necks, they gave us a dauber each, a free dauber, gave us a brand new dauber each as a thank you gift for coming. And yeah, it was like a total blast. We had a really good time. And oh yeah, and they had a buffet that came out, that they put out throughout most of the evening. So you could go get little sandwiches and veggies and dip and crackers and cheese and little meats and stuff like that. So it was pretty cool. Like, you got a little snack, you know, if you made it to the snack thing in time, because let me tell you, some bingo players can really eat. You may have to push their little plates on a walker to get back to their table. But boy, oh boy, they fill those plates. Anyway, yeah, it's funny. All right, so the next questions. Thank you so much, Nana's Crafty Corner, Donna Whiting, for those questions. I appreciate those questions. Those are awesome. So actually, and it's funny that you mentioned about the New Year's, because this year for New Year's, my daughter, who's pregnant, she's due February 28th, she messaged me, and last year we took, it was myself, and did Jesse, I don't know if I can't remember if Jessica and James went with us, but I know my son Andrew, who's 22 now, he was only 21 then, he went with us to bingo. I think it was last year we went to bingo. Anyway, he went to bingo with us, and he said, you know what, for a night where, like, you could drink if you want to, there is a bar, you can go up and buy booze and drink, but I'd mess up my bingo game and not be able to keep up if I was drinking alcohol, so I just don't. But he came with us to bingo, and on New Year's Eve, and at the end of the night, he's like, you know what, he said, this was like, I thought at first this was going to be the most boring New Year's with my parents ever. He said, but I actually had fun. It was actually fun. And I actually won. I only won like, I don't know, it was $6 because I had to share the kitty with, I think it was 6 other winners or something like that. I think Jesse and James were with us. Anyway, so Jesse messaged me today, actually, this morning. And she said she wanted to know if we were going to do bingo again this year for New Year's because her and James would love to join us and go to bingo. And, you know, Jesse's 20, hold on, gotta get this right. Jesse's 25. She'll be 26th on January 31st. And James is over 30. And they had a great time and actually kind of want to go to bingo again for New Year's. So there you go. If you have a bingo hall near you on New Year's Eve, go check it out. It's fun. They have, if they're open, ours is, and it is a blast. We had a lot of fun. And then Lily Munster asked a question of back when I had taken my Saskia to Costco. And she asked, did people know you didn't make the Saskia? And I told them I did not make her. Yes, I did tell them I did not make her. That she was a baby from my collection and that I made babies. And on my business card, I have photos of babies I made. And as well, I showed people a lot of babies on my cell phone of ones that I made. So they did get to see what I make. So yes, they knew I did not make the Saskia. I do not take credit for other artists' work when I take a baby out. I do take other artists' babies out for the simple fact I want to take my collection out and enjoy it. But I always tell people that I didn't make this particular baby, but you know, da-da-da-da-da. So, and then I show them pictures on my cell phone because let me tell you, I have 1,000,001 pictures on my cell phone of babies that I have just made. And if I really am desperate, I can always open Tammy's Tiny Tots Reborns and show them my Facebook page. And my business card has my Facebook page on it, my YouTube channel on it. So customers, before they buy or purchase from me, they can go on to both of those sites and see that what I make. So, but I am going to be starting to root hair more on babies that I do make and sell because I want to root hair more often. I like rooting the hair. I'm just not great at cutting it, so I just need to get practice at cutting the hair. I root well. I just need to cut more. Well, that's all the questions I have from the 2 people. I did look back. Leslie Halo, you had mentioned that that you had put a few questions a few weeks back. I went 6 weeks back and there were no questions that you had put. So I did look. But I didn't see any. Well, that's okay because you asked me lots of questions before. So any other questions are welcomed. And yeah, so I'm going to start plugging for it now on almost every video that I think of it for. Coming up in April, if you don't live near London and you want a little holiday, or as they call it, if you live in Canada and you don't leave Canada, a staycation. It's not weird. Shh. A duck says quack, quack, quack. Shh. Yes, thank you. So take a staycation in April. April 5th is the London Doll and Teddy Show here in London, Ontario. The motels and hotels are very close to the center where the doll show is happening. And if you do decide to come to London and come to the doll show, please, please, please let me know you are coming. Because on the night before the doll show, a bunch of us ladies get together. And we would love new members to join us. The section we always book at the one restaurant, we have a whole long table that no one ever sits at because we haven't filled it yet. We always ask for that big section because we have such a large group, but we never fill that one bunch of tables. So, we have the space, and we would love new members to come and join us and have, well, not members because we're not a group or anything, but I mean, you come and just have, dinner there with us, and we chat and we just hang out and we have a good time. Liz usually tries to watch the hockey game while we're sitting there, but I think hockey might be still running by the time April 5th comes. I don't know. But hockey was happening at the last doll show in October. Anyway, yes, please, if you're coming to London for the doll show, please let me know. It's a good doll show. It's only a one-day show. So if you want to come the day before, let me know. If you come, like, say you decide, well, we're going to head up Friday night and stay all day Saturday and be there for the doll show on the Sunday. Let me know that too, because if you're going to be here and there's going to be enough people around, sometimes Cassie and myself and sometimes Liz, it depends on Liz how she's feeling. But we can arrange on the Saturday, during the daytime, we can also arrange a dolly shopping meetup at the mall. Like, we have a couple malls in the city, nice big malls that we could go shopping at the mall and check out baby stuff. So, yeah, so please let me know if you're coming, because I'd love to get together with anyone on the day before the doll show and go shopping. And then we always have our dinner at a restaurant the night before the doll show and stuff like that. So it's a lot of fun. It's a nice little outing. Get some of your dolly friends that live near you and all get together and all come together in one car or whatever, and visit and spend some time with all of us and have some fun, because you'll really, really enjoy it. Even if it's something you only do once a year, it will just give you something to look forward to every year, that you're going to be going and meeting up with all your friends from the doll show and from the doll world, all your friends that you've met through YouTube or Instagram or Facebook, but have never met in person. Well, everyone, thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my Tammy Talks Tuesday. Please, in the comments, leave me any questions or anything you'd like to know about me or about reborning. If I can answer them, I will answer them. If not, I can always find out from other artists and get tips from other artists as well to answer any questions you may have. And smile, everyone. Share a smile with a friend. Bye-bye.